Janie, go ahead.
Thank you. I have a couple of questions. China has suspended visas to South Korea and Japan. On the other hand, there are reports that China and the United States will increase flights between the two countries. How do you view about China's differentiations?
Are you speaking in the context of COVID-19 or in public health? Understood. So I will. I'm not going to speak to the public health measures that another country takes. What I will say is that the United States has always made its decisions, and our colleagues at the CDC can speak to this more greatly. They have based their decisions in science, and as you saw in December, in late December, we issued a mandatory testing requirement for flights originating from the PRC. I don't have anything else to preview in terms of the increase of flights or anything like that, but what I will say, Janie, again, is that our decision making has been rooted in the science, rooted in transmission, in the prevalence of various variants, and I will let the CDC speak to those.
So do you think the South Korean government response to COVID-19 based on scientific grounds was justified?
Again, I will let other countries speak to their own public health measures. My understanding of the South Korean effort was that it was a similar testing requirement, much like the one that the United States imposed. But again, I will let other countries speak to their own public health measures.
Lastly, what is the State Department position on the South Korean wants their own nuclear armament?
Well, I think you saw President Yoon speak to this earlier this week, Janie. To take a little bit of a step back, the United States and the Republic of Korea continue to pursue what we view as a shared objective, which is a complete denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. And the Yoon administration has been very clear that it is not pursuing a nuclear weapons program and that it is working closely with the United States through existing extended deterrence mechanisms. And in fact, it is the DPRK that is pursuing an unlawful nuclear arsenal, raising nuclear tensions in the region, and taking part in destabilizing actions. So the U.S. is going to continue to work with the ROK and will continue to work together to strengthen these extended deterrence programs in the face of the DPRK's destabilizing actions.
Yesterday, Pentagon and White House saying they want to be a denuclearization, complete denuclearization on the Korean Peninsula. So it's the same page.
That continues to be our goal, and the Yoon administration has been very clear that it is not pursuing a nuclear weapons program.
Thank you.
Going back to you.